Hey, beautiful people. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If it resonates with you, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Sorry to set a praise and two messages we have for the collective. Real quick, before I start this reading, I heard finish what you start. So, I don't know. Some of y'all, maybe you could have started something in the past. Maybe it's like a project or I don't know, maybe something that you was working on or something you was like trying to achieve, and maybe you could have possibly like maybe fell off or stopped doing it, or maybe it's like a routine. I don't know, because it's right when I said that my lamp is lighting up red. So maybe it's some type of routine that you could have started like in the recent past. Like maybe if you would have like if you started changing up your eating habits or something, and you started a routine with that, and you could have fell off, or with working out, or it's something that I don't know. Somebody started something, and it could be multiple things, and it's like you're being called to finish it, because whatever this is, because as I'm talking about this and I split the deck, we got the Tower card and the Ten of Pentacles. For some of y'all, maybe it's some type of project or something, or something. It's something to do with some type of project, or I mean, this could be investment too. And it could, I feel like it's be an investment in yourself, right? With this Ten of Pentacles. But it's for some of y'all something specifically. There's something that you were working on, or like you were considering working on, some type of project. I just saw a book in my mind's eye. So some of y'all, maybe it's like you were started writing a book, or you're intended to write a book, or some type of creative project. Whatever it is, it's like you're being called to finish it, right? Because it's what's gonna happen is, I don't know, this is gonna surprise you, because whatever it is, for some of y'all, this can bring you a lot of stability and abundance, whatever this is. Yeah, my eyes drew towards the word prosperity, but it's something, because you have the Tower card, so it's kind of like whatever this is, you would not expect it to either get so big, or you wouldn't expect it to be so successful, maybe so fast, or it's something where it's like, I don't know, something could bring you in a lot of money, right? With this Ten of Pentacles, and it's like it's just totally unexpected. Yeah, the Sun card. It's like something, this will bring you a lot of happiness and success. Whatever this is, just um use your intuition, because look, we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, whatever this is, you stop working on it, or it's like it seems like you stop working on it, or you haven't really been putting much effort in, right? Because on this other side of the deck, we have Awakening in reverse. Oh, y'all heard that? Okay, for some of y'all, that was God saying, okay, because we have Awakening, it's in reverse. God saying, wake up, rats, now. Okay? Right now, it's time to wake up. Some of y'all, it's because some of y'all, you're sleeping on a lot of money. You're sleeping on a lot of money and a lot of stability. But it's not just that, it's giving within itself too. Some of y'all, it's kind of like you kind of sleeping on yourself. But I'm getting, it's something that you did start already. Like I said, even if it's, so maybe it's not a project. Maybe it's like you started some type of routine, some type of workout routine, or eating um eating routine, or something like that, and it's like you kind of fell off. And it's kind of like, if you keep going, right, finish what you started, it's gonna be, you're definitely gonna go through this transformation. But it's gonna be something like you're gonna shock yourself. That's what I'm getting. This is, it's totally unexpected. That's what I'm saying for y'all. Whatever this project is, some of y'all specifically, is like a book. It's gonna be like very successful, to the point where it's like you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be like, what? I never expected things to turn out like this, right? But you got to finish what you start. This Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. So like I said, some of y'all, you haven't been working on this. Yeah. The next card, so wise counselor. Some of y'all, you're a wise counselor. So some of y'all, it's like you have enough knowledge in a specific area to write a book. So it's like whatever, I don't know what that book is. I just heard real estate. So I don't know, maybe somebody could be into real estate. They could be, maybe they could have started a real estate course, or they were working as a real estate agent or something, and then they stopped, or I don't know. That's for somebody. Or maybe somebody who is a real estate, who has been working in real estate, maybe they're being guided to write a book or something like that. Because I don't know, it's giving somebody's very knowledgeable in something. It's different areas. Somebody could be sports, somebody could be real estate, spirituality. I don't know. I just saw the word math in my mind's eye. I don't know. Maybe somebody's really good with math. I don't know how that worked, but I don't know. Maybe it's not a book, but somebody's really good with math. So it's maybe something that maybe it's like a program that they're being called to create or something like that. But it's something where someone is being called to share their knowledge. It's like share their knowledge and share their gifts with the world, because it's like this could be very like abundant, prosperous for them. Yeah. Yeah, nothing I'm getting, because I'm drawn towards this purple. Some of y'all, it's like you're very, I heard knowledgeable, but it's like some of y'all, I don't know, it's like you're very spiritually inclined. It's like you have a heightened intuition. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, some of y'all, you get spiritual downloads. You have spiritual insight. So some of y'all specifically, maybe it's meant for you to be doing some type of project or some type of path with spirituality, where it's like maybe you're sharing knowledge. So that could be through a book, right? Or I just saw religion in my mind's eye. So somebody could be more religious. Maybe it's a book about that. Or for some of y'all, maybe it could be someone could write a book about their journey, because somebody could have been more religious at one point and they start becoming more spiritual, right? So that is, okay, that's confirmation, because my salt light, salt lamp, it lighted up this orangish color, but then I have, what is this, like an oil diffuser, it lights up too. But it's like right when I said that, they lit up at the same time, but they were the same color at the same time. They were in sync. So that's confirmation for somebody. Somebody went from being more religious to spiritual, and it's like, I don't know, they're being called to like share their journey, their experiences, or I don't know, maybe it's through a book or somehow, I don't know. Yeah, what else does the collective needs to be aware of when it comes to this, Holy Spirit? Knight of Wands and Ace of Cups. So I feel like this Knight of Wands is some of y'all, like you're being called, to take action. Take action on this. Use your intuition. You'll know what this is specifically for you, right? You're being called to walk this path, because it will shock you. It will shock you just how prosperous this is going to be. This is 10 of Pentacles. And whatever this is, for some of y'all, this could be something that can last for a long time. I just saw the word dividends in my mind's eye. So yeah, so maybe something with investments or something like that. Maybe some of y'all are being called to just like get into long-term investments, but it's not that. It's whatever this is. It's going to bring you a lot of money. Specifically, I just saw the word resources, so it's going to bring you a lot of money and resources. It's something about, because even in the background, we have these people. It's giving connections. Some of y'all, it's like, I don't know, it's like you're either now or maybe this is future energy. Like if you actually pour into this or finish what you started, it's like there's something going to be like, I don't know. Some of y'all, maybe you could have a lot of connections now, or this is going to bring you a lot of connections or something like that. Yeah, look, it's the same card again, the Knight of Wands, and now we have the Temperance card. Yeah, some of y'all, you're an Earth angel, right? And yeah, that's what you're being called to take action, because you're a teacher. You're here to teach the world, right? Um, and it's different for everybody. Some of y'all are meant to be actual teachers, like, teach on a subject, teach, write a book or something. And for some of y'all, you teach the world through your expression, and you don't have to necessarily teach a class. Somebody could I don't know, do artwork or make videos or um do some type of craft or something. It's something where through your creative expression, right? It's like you bring healing to the world. Yeah. I just saw the word music. Somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody does music, somebody writes music or something like that. Yeah. So somebody's meant to like use music as their like creative form of expression. Yeah, and it's like through that music it'll help to like heal others, right? Especially like doing a song and you're talking about your experiences. It's like other people will be able to relate to it, right? And it's they could be like, oh damn, I'm not the only one that went through this, somebody else went through this or whatever. And you, in that song, you may be able to even tell people how to navigate through whatever it is, right? Whatever experience it is that you had that they're going through now. So it's just different. I don't know. It's different ways of getting the message across to people, right? But for some of y'all, for sure, some of y'all, yeah, you're Earth angels. Yeah. All right. What else, Holy Spirit? So, okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and then the Knight of Swords. And this is the Judgment card, but I don't know why I'm getting this. But for some of y'all, I don't know. I mean, this could be subconscious. Some of y'all, you may have. So it's like, I feel like God is like renewing your spirit right now, is what I'm getting. Because it's like some of y'all feel like you haven't finished whatever this is that you were starting, or whatever it is that you're being called to work on. You want this Eight of Pentacles to be upright because you want to actually be working on this, putting in work, but it's in reverse. Some of y'all, it's like, I don't know, when it comes to investing in things, right? It's, you may start and stop, right? There may be inconsistencies when it comes to finishing what you start, right? And it's, for some of y'all, it's like you may have like a subconscious fear of being successful. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's a lot of people feel like that. A lot of people are like actually scared of success, because it's kind of like someone doesn't realize whatever this is, if they put the work in and finish what they started, they're gonna get a lot of money. And it's like, I don't know, it's like maybe that kind of scares somebody on a subconscious level, because they're not used to that. So it's like it's different for them, right? It's giving, someone could have kind of had like a scarcity or lack mindset, or maybe they could have grew up like that, right? So it's like, I don't know, I just saw toxic in my mind's eye. So maybe somebody could have grew up like in a somewhat toxic environment, maybe at least from an emotional standpoint. I don't know. But it's like God is renewing somebody's mindset right now, right? So that they can have this confidence, stand up, right? And have this fight in them to move past the anxiety that they feel inside, move past the fear that they feel inside of actually being successful. I feel like somebody subconsciously, somebody doesn't finish what they start because there's a fear. There's a fear, and as I'm saying this, my lamp is lighting up red. There's a fear of, okay, what if I do succeed? What's gonna happen, right? And then there's also a fear of what if I don't succeed, right? That's it too, right? Someone could be so scared of failing that they don't even start. So that could also be a thing too. But I'm also, again, specifically for someone is scared of success. Someone it's I don't know, it's crazy. It's like someone has I don't know. This is a subconscious fear that someone has to, I guess, pray about and, ask God to bring to the surface so you could fully address it. It's like someone desires money, but there's a subconscious fear around money. And so it translates into them not, or it's a fear of money, but it's also a fear around success, right? So it translates around them not finishing what they started, because there's that fear, like, okay, what if I finish and I fail? I did all of this and I fail, right? And then there's also a fear, like, okay, what if I finish this and it's successful? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm scared of all that success. You know what I'm saying? And it's like someone's being called to. It's like, stand your ground, right? In this Seven of Wands energy, continue to be persistent, right? This is a Seven of Pentacles. So it's like whenever you start feeling this energy, where you start feeling scared or you start procrastinating, right? Because of fear, it's like stand up and fight against this feeling and do what you need to do and continue to persist, right, over this obstacle, because this obstacle is your subconscious minds. And just, what this reminds me of, y'all? I have to watch the movie again because it's been a long time. But what was that movie with the dreams? It was Leonardo DiCaprio in there. Damn, I can't remember. Hold on, y'all. Okay, my bad, y'all. I had to pause real quick because I was like, I have to look this movie up. It's Inception. That part in the movie, I barely remember because it's been a long time. But I know there was one part. It's like the person's subconscious mind, because it's like they were able to get into people's subconscious minds through their dreams. I can't really remember the movie that well, but I just know it was one part. It's like the person's subconscious mind was attacking them. Right? Is this the subconscious mind? This is a real thing, y'all. This is but yeah, it's like God is helping to transform somebody's subconscious mind, because there's just a fear around success for whatever reason. Yeah. Yeah, and then look at the next card. Look at this girl. Yeah, because some of y'all, when it comes to taking action, sometimes you possibly could just straddle on the fence, right? You could possibly procrastinate. Some of y'all, I feel like you could have more than one interest. You have more than one, what's the word? It's like some of y'all, you have several gifts. And maybe it's like you probably get stuck where it's like you don't know what to work on or what to do, because it's like you be on the fence. Because you're like, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? I feel like just choose one, okay? Just like her, she's walking up to this tree. Well, actually, he's walking up to this tree. He's going to pick one of these pentacles. I mean, which one of these pentacles are you going to pick? If you walk up to this tree, I mean, they look all the same to me. So which one are you going to pick? I mean, just pick one. It's still a pentacle. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is take action. Take action. And like I said, stand your ground. Stand your ground against these feelings of fear and anxiety. Right? All right. And then where we at? Okay. Any last messages? So I don't know. I split the deck. We got the Six of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like it's for some of y'all. I mean, you could be the Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you could have that in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. But I really feel like it's for some of y'all. It's like you're being called to once again get moving, get sailing, right? Because whatever this is that you're holding off on, it's going to have put you in the Queen of Pentacles energy. So if it's not, like I said, if it's not related to money or anything like that, it's still, because Queen of Pentacles is balanced, right? She's balanced, mind, body, soul, and spirit, right? So even if it's just eating habits or exercising, like you're being called to continue this path, right? Because you're gonna be looking good. Look how she's standing in this mirror, like she knows. She's like, yeah, I look good. You know, and it's not arrogant, it's not cocky, it's just confidence, right? The Queen of Pentacles is confident, right? But then for some of y'all, this is money. It's like this is going to push you in this Queen of Pentacles energy or King of Pentacles energy. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you're going to have a bag. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, you're being called to set sail, right? And start on this journey. And like I said, whenever them feelings start coming up, whenever you find yourself procrastinating, you know, because you may not be aware that this is going on, right? But once you find yourself procrastinating, just know that this is creeping back in, right? This Nine of Swords energy. This is creeping back in. And so you're going to stand your ground and say, nope, I don't give a damn how scared I feel or how much anxiety I feel or how much I'm trying to procrastinate. I'm still going to take action. And then this is the Seven of Pentacles. So you don't have to do anything major. Seven of Pentacles is more so about persistency. So you can just do a little each day. It doesn't, you don't have to overwhelm yourself, but it's baby steps is better than no steps. Because for some of y'all, this is going to be shocking to you. Some of y'all, you really going to make a lot of money. You probably would have never even thought you could make this much money. Yeah, because for some of y'all, this is going to be my last card. Look, we have this Five of Cups, and then now when I split it, we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, some of y'all, maybe you could have grew up in a situation where there was financial lack. You know what I'm saying? Not even just lack, but it's something where there is a lack of inner resources, right? Where someone didn't feel good about themselves. Someone didn't feel worthy, right? And that could cause someone to fear that actually being successful or being worthy, right? Because this is something totally different for them because somebody was in lack, right? Somebody, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I don't know, somebody, maybe when they're younger, I don't know, they could have witnessed like their parent cry a lot or something. I don't know, I'm getting that. Or even now, I mean, maybe somebody, I'm getting that. That's specifically for somebody. As I'm getting with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, somebody could have went through some hardships when they were younger, right? With their family or mother or father. And somebody could have literally been like crying when it comes to money, like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough or whatever this is. Yeah, because my thing is lining up red as I'm saying that. This is subconsciously imprinted in somebody's mind. So in their mind, they have this fear that this is going to be them. Like, they're going to be sad, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just saw the word left behind. So for some of y'all, it could be that maybe somebody's parents split up, right? That could be it too. I don't know. It's something where this has affected somebody's self-esteem, but this is like on a subconscious level where somebody doesn't realize it, right? So that's why it's like, I don't know. It's like you're being called to fight through these feelings. You know, acknowledge them when they come up, right? But understand that this is subconscious, right? Yeah, as I said that, I picked the deck up and this was left at the bottom. Awakening. Yeah, some of y'all, this is like God is revealing this to you now, because it's like now you're in a position where you can handle this, right? For some of y'all, it's like because God is renewing your minds. Remember, with this renewal, God is renewing your mind to set you up to be able to receive more now, right? The only way that you can actually receive more is, it's like you have to be on that vibration, right? You can't, it's like you're desiring money, but at the same time you fear it, right? Those are two different vibrations. So it's like God is trying to get you to overcome this fear. And then it's like, now I'm drawn back to this card with this little kid, because yeah, this is a subconscious fear. This is something when you were younger, when you were a child, something that you could have went through, or I don't know, your younger ages. But like I said, for some of y'all this is financially, but for some of y'all this has to do with like self-worth, right? And it could be both. But yeah, but God is awakening your mind now, right? Now is the time. That's why God is like, okay, you know, in the past it could have been, for whatever reason, more difficult for you to finish this project or finish this path. But it's like now it's the time, for whatever reason. So maybe you could have let go of certain things, people, places, circumstances could have changed, whatever it is. But God is saying now is the time to do this. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. This is gonna be my last card for sure. Yeah. So look, we got the High Priestess, Release, and the Hermit. Yeah. So some of y'all, it's like, yeah. Some of y'all, you're this High Priestess or High Priest. Like, you have spiritual gifts. You're this Earth Angel. And so now God is awakening you to this. God is like, hey, you're Earth Angel. Like, I want you to be abundant. Like, because whoever you are, you're pure, right? You just needed to release some negative attachments, negative thought patterns, negative connections, negative habits. It's just stuff that you needed to release, right? And a lot of this is subconsciously. And that's why God is renewing your mind. So, and some of y'all, like I said, you're the High Priestess, High Priest. So you get directions straight from God. So just knowing this should automatically boost up your confidence, because you got to know you have divine direction. You're a teacher. Don't forget who you are. You're a teacher. You're an old soul. You're an Earth Angel, right? And so anytime you start feeling these feelings where it's like you may feel like you might not be able to do something, or if you may be worried about something not working out. If God is calling you to do this and you know that, because you're the High Priestess, you know, trust yourself. If God is calling you to do something, do it. He's not going to lead you astray. You know what I'm saying? He got this trumpet out. He's like, answer the call. Answer the call, because it's like, not only for some of y'all will you be abundant with this opportunity, some of y'all, it's like you'll be in this Queen of Pentacles energy feeling good about yourself. God is literally getting you out of this mindset that, you know, unfortunately some of y'all adopted since you were younger. And it's like, I still, that's crazy. So I want to end the reading, but it's like more cards are coming up. I guess he wants me to say some more. Where we at? 29. Okay, this is going to be my last cards for real. Yeah, because for some of y'all, another thing too, this is going to be my last cards. Oh, actually, I'll take this one. Yeah. For some of y'all, another thing is it has to do with love, right? With this Knight of Cups. Some of y'all, I don't know if it could just be your experience and maybe your family dynamic, the people you grew up with, or just your connections. But some of y'all, you've encountered also a lot of sneaky people. So another thing with me saying this, for some of y'all, maybe you could have possibly maybe kind of gave up on love, right? Some of y'all, you could be single, you could have gave up on love. And it's kind of like God is saying, like, don't give up on love. Because some of y'all, you've dealt with people who cloak their intentions, who cloak themselves, people who wore masks, right? Who are sneaky with the Seven of Swords. This Page of Swords, it's like people who are sneaky and like abusive, right? And so for some of y'all, you could have like kind of closed out the thought of having love again, right? But once again, this is like another subconscious fear, right? God is, once again, renewing your minds. So for some of y'all, remember, you're the high priest. You gonna know what's up. So it's like, don't be scared to step into your power. This was past energy. Now you're learning who you are now. Now you know who you are, right? So you know that you're this high priestess. So don't be scared to take risks, because if anything that happens, you know God, my thing is lining up as I'm saying this. Anything that happens, you know God is going to come down with this trumpet, right? And he's going to send you a message. And you're the high priestess. You're the high priest. You're going to pick this message up. And you're going to know exactly what to do. So don't let your past experiences stop you from taking action, right? And for some of y'all, now I'm looking at this Ten of Pentacles. Oh, it's right here. This Ten of Pentacles also, for some of y'all, is like a relationship, right? Some of y'all, like I said, it's like you kind of close love out because of your past experiences with deceptive people, abusive people, right? Emotionally abusive, mentally, maybe spiritually, maybe even physically, right? But you weren't awakened at that time, because remember when I was doing the cards, the awakening card was in reverse. You weren't awakened. You're awakening now. Now you're awakening. Now you know you're this high priest, this old soul. So it's like, trust that you'll know what to do in every moment. Trust that if God sends you some red flags, you're going to pick it up. So it's like, don't be scared to take risks, because it's you have a lot of protection. All right, y'all, catch another video. Peace, love, and light.